All members of the aconitum genus contain aconitine, a deadly alkaloid that attacks the nervous system. In a healthy body, your nerve cells are supposed to fire in carefully controlled bursts, opening sodium channels just long enough to send messages like, move your hand, or you're standing on a Lego. Aconitine throws a wrench into that system. It locks those sodium channels open, flooding the nerves with signals that don't shut off. When it hits your heart, that is when there's no turning back because the aconitine disrupts cardiac sodium channels too, throwing off your heart's rhythm. You can go from palpitations to full heart failure in under an hour. And that's how narrow the therapeutic window is. But what's horrifying is that apparently you stay conscious through most of it. Survivors of aconitine poisoning often describe it as a slow descent into paralysis, fully aware, fully lucid, and completely helpless. And it doesn't take much. Less than 1 milligram of pure aconitine can be fatal. And if you think this sounds theatrical, like you're in some kind of Victorian poisoner's fantasy, you're actually right. In 19th century Scotland, Dr. Edward Prichard poisoned both his wife and mother-in-law. He slipped aconite and antimony into their medicines and desserts, then claimed they died naturally. But what gave him away? Thankfully, the aconite left traces in the opium syrup and tapioca pudding. It was enough to convict him, and he became the last person ever publicly hanged in Scotland. Not to be outdone by the Scottish, English had its own Dr. Death. William Palmer, also a 19th century physician, was accused of murdering multiple people for insurance payouts. While strychnine got most of the press, witnesses pointed to aconite and antimony in his toxic toolbox. Even without conclusive lab results, the pattern of sudden deaths sealed his fate. It didn't stop with Victorian poisoners, of course. In Japan, a murder for insurance ring operated in the early 2000s. Their weapon of choice were sweet bean buns laced with monkshood. 3 women and 1 man were convicted after authorities linked the poison to multiple family deaths.